I said no to the black man who loves me. Um, if you've been following, um, I've been in a committed relationship with an extraordinary black man who we had committed to healing together. And we did. So that got accomplished. Um, and I'm trying to figure out how to say this. No, thank you for the hearts. Oh yeah, you can share. It's fine. Um, Let me say it like this. I couldn't love him and me at the same time. That is the best way to put it. I have special needs and he has needs. And my special needs and his needs don't fit. Hey, bro. And so, um, so I ended the relationship. And he's a great man. He's a great man. And one of my learning curves, and this is for everyone who's ever gone through any kind of trauma, is you have to know your capacity. You have to know your capacity. And I talked to my therapist about it. This was not a whimsical decision. We're talking a few months at this point, right? But there's this thing called spoon theory. If you've gone through any type of trauma, then I'm going to encourage you to look at it. So I got a new therapist, and she introduced this notion of spoon theory, which is you have 12 spoons a day, and each one takes what it takes. It's a way of managing your energy, your wherewithal, your vitality. And I get 12 spoons a day, and I have to get things done within those 12 spoons without exhausting my nervous system because of my anxiety and my PTSD. And that is not negotiable with me. I have to tend to me, right? And one of the things that I am guilty of, well, thank you, Kevin. That was sweet. Thank you for the stars. Is overgiving, making it work, trying really hard, not letting go, pushing through at the cost of my well-being. And I wasn't willing to do that. I wasn't willing to do that. And so, I think I'm a little weepy, y'all. It will pass. It's going to be okay. I'm a little weepy. I don't think love, I think that how can I say this, God? Help me say it. Loving someone is not a pass to needs. And I have very specific needs. I need certainty. I need communication. I need for a person to keep their promise or communicate ahead of time so I can make the adjustments. Thank you, Courtney. And he's a great man. And he's going to love somebody so well. And he should. He should be with a woman that can take care of his needs. I could not do it. And I tried. So you can never say I didn't try, and I tried. I did, y'all. I did my very best. But it really is. I have to take care of myself. And part of taking care of myself is realizing what I can't do. And that is not weak. That is not weak. If you know you can't do something, then why would you stay with somebody you can't take care of them? You know what I mean? And so it's just, I'm a little sad. I'm not hurt or mad, none of that. That I've already moved through those processes. You know what I'm saying? It's more that I believe love is an action, not a feeling. He believes love is a feeling. We have two different definitions. And when my needs aren't honored, my feeling of love dissipates. Does it make sense? Because I have to pull from that in order to participate. And if my special needs aren't honored, oh yeah, I love him madly, Jeanette. I love him. There's no question mark. Love him with my whole heart. And I love me more. And I need y'all to know that's okay. It's okay to say no thank you. If what you need cannot be fulfilled because it's not what another person can provide, I can't give him the space he needs to be cavalier with his word. I need certainty. And I can't sustain exceptions to my needs, And so I said, no, thank you. And we went round bobbing about it, and, he didn't like it, and he got grumpy. And one of the things that happens when he gets grumpy is he sends text messages that are hurtful. And there's a boundary. You can't do that. If you do that, that's not helping me. And when people are hurt, they say hurtful things. But I don't regret my choice. And I thought about it. It wasn't a simple choice, So I want to say thank you to everybody. That's good. Just like saying no doesn't mean love. No, exactly. It's not about love. I think if I love you, I'll tell you no. That is what I'm trying to say. If you know you can't take care of somebody because you don't have the capacity, it's not a willful act of defiance. It's not a screw you. It's not a punishment, not a retaliation. Literally, I don't have the capacity. Then I'm going to always, he's going to always feel like I'm nagging him. He's going to always feel like I'm coming down on him or I'm tearing him down when I'm articulating that I need him to do what he says when he says or let me know in advance. That is a need. That is not domination. If you grow up on the streets like me, and you've been in drug busts, and you've been attacked, and you've been took from behind, certainty is a big deal for me. It's not a want, it's a need. And I'm not the kind of woman who's like, oh, well, he didn't say he'll come now, he'll come later. There's other women who can do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. There are a lot of women He's a doting man. He's a beautiful man. He's a great lover. He's a great friend. He's a great father. There are plenty of other women. There are plenty of other women who can let things roll off their back. I live in a literal world. I don't live in between the grays. I don't read between the lines. I go off of what you say. And my well-being is tied to that. So what do I do? If I know I need certainty and I know you need freedom and wiggle room, then how can I say I love you and keep trying to make you be something you're not? That's not love. That's control. That's not my life. I'd rather have him go be happy with somebody who can just really just adore him and celebrate him and don't sweat the small stuff. All that I want him to have that, and he should have it, because there will be a woman who could give him that, because he deserves that. And I mean that with every ounce of blood in my bones. He deserves to be loved and taken care of and just celebrated. He's a great man. I'm just not a match for what he needs. And I'm woman enough to admit that. I'm not going to make him the bad guy. I will say the impact. I will say my truth. And I will stand for myself. That is love. Love is not holding on and trying to make someone change. That is not love. If you love somebody and you cannot give them what they need, and you had about a year to try, and we did the work, we did the therapy, we did the couples therapy, we did that. So I don't have any regret. And for all of you who've been with us on the ups and downs, please have no regret. It was a beautiful love. He healed, I healed, we all healed. Okay? And my prayer is that he gets what he needs. Because I think he should have it. I just couldn't give it to him. And it's okay. It's not bad. And I'm confident God had blessed me with somebody who can be with someone who has my special needs. I know it's not a simple ask, but everybody has their needs. I'm just very honest about my own. And I can't help it that I have PTSD. I can't help that I have. These are medical conditions. They're not choices. PTSD is not a choice. Anxiety and depression are not choices. They're not choices. And that's not for everybody. And so I'm going to start dating again, so I feel like I'm not damaged. I don't think I am. But right now my feelings are a little hurt because he said some things that were hurtful. No, he typed some things that were hurtful. And I understand that because I'm telling him no. I get it. I really do get it. I understand that. It's just not how I've chosen. I'm not going to hurt you. That's because I'm hurt. And I think that one of the mistakes we make when we love each other, that when it doesn't work out, we say all the vile things that we thought throughout the relationship. But I'm going to tell you what I think. I think people have to do that in order to break the bond. Does that make sense? Like, have you ever broken up with somebody and they said foul things or wrote foul things? And it's like, wow, that's hurtful. But I think that's their way of distancing themselves from the love. And so I respect that. And it still hurts my feelings. And I'll get over it. So I just want to include you in the conversation because I've been including you. I said I was going to heal out loud. I am healing out loud. I'm going to start dating. I'm like, okay, God, maybe. And then I'm like, okay, Venus, don't go there. But I'm like, should I date outside my race? I'm like, Venus, I don't even know if I could tolerate anybody who's not a black. Well, it doesn't matter. All I'm saying is that, and I may not do anything. I may just have friends and just play with my dog. I'm going to, just tend to me. You know what I mean? And, And just thank God for being healed and whole enough to not try to force a peg to fit into a round hole. Okay, so if you're affected by this word, please pay it forward. Um, I'm still getting over my cold. Right, it's better. It wasn't the COVID. It was a flu. I'm still getting over that. But I just wanted to be in communication with you. Thank you, Jackie. Yeah, you're right, Marcus. You're right. I'm just talking right now. I'm just trying to. I'm just being a human being who's just going through a little bit. And so I'm just gonna. I think you're right, Marcus. Just be still. I want to go. I don't like. I want to go out and like go to the movies or go roller skating and stuff like that. It's just new. You know how when you're no longer in a couple, just doing things alone is weird. Like, and so, but me and Happy will do it. And I'm gonna make some friends here. Oh, thank you, Helena. Anyway, anyway, my point is, I thank God for having been loved by a black man who was willing to accept me the way that I was or am. I thank God for being willing to be honest about what really works for me instead of trying to make things work. I thank God for blessing me with a heart like David and a heart like his that is empathetic and compassionate. And I thank God for blessing me with the kind of character that chooses love over bitterness, who chooses love. Who chooses love over regret. And I thank God for building me that way. And when it is time for someone to love me, I am confident that God will figure it out. And maybe I'm not supposed to be anybody. Maybe I'm supposed to be with the calling and not be involved. I don't know right now. I don't know. But I am thankful that I was loved by him. And prayerfully he benefited from being loved by me. Prayerfully he has. And if it's not, then I'll leave that to God. So thank you for hearing me out. Thank you for being gentle. Thank you for being my truth tellers. And thank you for this being a safe space for me to be a person instead of a brand. That's all I have for now. I love you. Thank you for loving me back. Thank you for accepting me and approving of me and all my hot messness. And there's no regret. There is grieving. So I just want you to know I am grieving, but I don't want you to think grieving is not the same as suffering. And I've cleared enough. I've talked to my therapist. I've got my support system in place. So I'm fine. So don't worry about me. Just know that I'm on the mend, you know, and I've just hired a personal trainer. I'm going to get my hair braided on Sunday. I got some friends that live near me, like 3 black women. Yes, 3 black women. We're going to go throw clay. I'm going to do things to help me feel better and to feel, and I know it's a girl moment. I want to feel pretty. I want to feel like somebody likes me. Very girl moment. Don't get mad at me for being a girl. I want to feel good about myself. And I'm not damaged because I have special needs. I do require care, but everybody does. And so I'm just really kind of working with myself with that my needs are not too much. And your needs are not too much. You just have to be honest about what you need. And if a person can meet it or if you can't provide it, that's okay. Thank you, Yolanda. I got my nails done. Right. Y'all dragged me when I had a polish that was chipped. I'm like, okay, got it. Get away from me. But I really do like the color. Anyway, thank you for being gracious with me. I love you, sis. I love you, bro. I love you, my allies. If I'm quiet, it just means I'm mending, okay? My content will keep going out, but I haven't been for the last month and a half, maybe two, I haven't been posting, okay? And so, but I just want you to know I'm still here, and God is faithful. So thank you for your grace with me. Thank you for being my truth teller. Thank you for being my safe space. And tomorrow's a new day, and we'll begin again, and dream again, and try again, and love again. But for today, I grieve. And grieving is healthy. So don't hear it wrong. Grieving is healthy. Okay? So, yeah. So I think that's all I can say. But thank you again for being so gentle. This is why I love you. And why I'm loyal to you. So thank you for this. And for all my brothers, thank y'all for this. I love my men. Thank you for that. This is great. I'm going to read the comments just to help me feel better. And I'm going to take care of myself. I may cry a couple of, if you may hear me cry, don't worry. I may go through a couple of things, right? But I think it was the best choice. I think I made the right choice. Oh, there's nothing wrong, Debbie. I just ended my relationship with my him, the black man who loved me. And I'm tending to my wellness. I have to, how can I say? I love me more than I love him. And I'm choosing that. That is a cognitive choice. I have needs that have to be tended to, and he has not special needs, and he has needs, and I can't fulfill his needs. That's what happened. So, human stuff. Human stuff. All right. I love y'all. Thank you for staying with me. I don't drink, Deb. I'm a dry alcoholic. I've been dry since March 3rd, 2011. But if you are in LA and I got free time, if you want to go roller skating, I want to go roller skating. I want to go dancing. I don't want to suffer. I want to live. So send me a private message if you roller skate or rollerblade or bowl or something. I just don't drink. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't get high. I don't do cannabis. I can't do none of that. I can't eat. I can't have dinner. Yeah, Shirley, I said no. I said no. I know it's a shock. It's okay. He's a great man, and he's going to make some woman an amazing husband. Yes, Deb, I can do tea. Thank you, Yolanda. So if you are in the LA area, you want to, do something active that doesn't require drugs or alcohol, because I don't do that, I would love the company. Right? All right. So anyway, I love you, sis. I love you, bro. Thank you for being with me. Please share this video if you were fed by it, if you think it'll help somebody. Goodbye for now.